Hello there, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, on August the 24th, we have a powerful merging of energies. We have an asteroid by the name of Vesta that is entering the sign of Virgo. This is a very powerful time where Spirit is asking us to amp up our spiritual game. So I wrote down a lot of things here associated to what's going on here in the cosmos. This is something that is new to me. I researched it and I thought, you know what, let's tap into these energies together and see what messages are going to come through for all of us. So ultimately, in astrology, Vesta represents what areas of our life we can dedicate to, like what spiritual practices and things that we want to implement in our lives, what we consider to be sacred, and the inner flame that drives our sense of purpose. So there's a light that is meant to shine through us. And this is where Spirit is asking us to focus on improving, refining, and organizing aspects of our lives related to our health and wellness and spiritual practices. This is where Spirit is asking us to devote our time and energy and prioritize these parts and areas of our lives. Okay, so what I'm going to do for all of you today is I'm going to pull a spirit animal card, see what kind of animal energy we can work with or you can work with. I'm also going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle, and then I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Taurus, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this energy. So we are getting for you, my friends, crocodile. Look at that. Have any of you seen a crocodile? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message here is the most profound transformations often occur in the stillness and quiet moments. Have patience. So once again, Taurus, the most profound transformations often occur in the stillness and quiet moments. Have patience. All right, it's like dunking under this water, just like this crocodile, and just waiting, having patience, because something is going to come through for you. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. We're getting the Hermit card. There's that card of patience. This stillness, looking inward for any kind of answers that you are seeking here, Taurus. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you might feel this intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. This is where Spirit is asking you to get into hermit mode or implement periods of your life, times in your life where you can spend some time alone, okay? Have some periods in your life where you do spend some time alone. We've got Judgment coming in, so we have a breakthrough, something that is about to open you up to a whole new experience in your life. I'm seeing something happening in a split second here for you. This could be an awakening, but ultimately what's going on here is through that stillness, through you taking a time out in your life, Taurus, you're going to gain a lot of clarity on the path ahead, okay? This is what's happening here with the Judgment card. So 2 major arcana cards, and we have the 2 of Swords. All right, so some of you are in the middle of a crossroads. Maybe you are facing a crossroads. Perhaps there's a split on your path and you're having to make a decision somewhere in your life around this. I feel whatever this new direction is that's revealed itself to you, you are meant to walk down it. Maybe there's some fear there or something that is holding you back, or perhaps you're kind of going back and forth with your own energy, uncertain of what kind of decision to make around this. All of this is going to be cleared up for you, Taurus. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, so 2 of Swords. Now, those of you that are watching today, if you are seeing the numbers 9, 20, and 2, this is coming in as a confirmation that there's definitely something in this reading for you, but especially if you're seeing the number 9, 202 together in that sequence. That's a big confirmation for you today. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, so we have something really big that is actually unfolding in your life here, Taurus, and I feel that there's a little bit of struggle here with this, with whatever this breakthrough, whatever this opening is. And I feel this could be an internal struggle for some of you, where you're kind of battling with yourself, or you're being pulled this way and that way. And it's just really stressful. It's not fun that you're going through this. So we've got the Hermit card. Maybe you need to take a break from some of the chaos in your life. Maybe you need a vacation. I feel that some of you just need to get away from the energy that you're surrounding yourself with or are in. This could be a work environment. This could be your family, right? This could be your home, whatever this is. You need to take a break from it. Get yourself away from that and think things through just a little bit. I feel some of you have lost yourself in the process of things happening in your life. There's a lot of different things that are coming through this card today for you, Taurus, but I feel ultimately what's happening here is you've been waiting for something to happen for a very long time. And I feel that you're growing impatient here. And I feel that divine timing is at play, but there's almost like some of you that are stuck in a loop, some sort of a cycle, because there's something that Spirit is trying to share with you. There's something that you're meant to learn, but you're not seeing it. And what's happening here is that is actually now being shown to you so we can end this cycle that you're stuck in. Some of you, not everyone's stuck in a cycle, right? But I'm picking up a cycle for some of you out there. So this is about to close off. And I really feel this might have been something that has been, 9 years long. 9 years long, maybe 20 years long, maybe 2 years long, right? These are the numbers that are coming through. So whatever this is, it's closing out, but it needs you to come to a place of quiet and stillness, also a place of acceptance, understanding, okay, this is my life. This is where I'm at right now. Really coming to terms with everything. I feel this is a moment where this needs to happen for some of you. And I feel this is why Spirit is calling you to spend some time alone and really understand yourself, understand, okay, where am I trying to go with my life? What am I trying to create? What am I trying to do here? So there is almost like this feeling of being a little bit lost here, but not. It's kind of like you're making do with what you have, but it's not exactly where you want to be. So Spirit is actually urging you to spend some time alone, to get to know yourself better, to get to know, okay, this is what I actually want. And whatever answers you're looking for, whatever uncertainties that you have, especially around making a decision, I feel this has to do with something that is actually going to change your life, something that's coming in. So I'm getting fear in the background here for you. This is that decision that some of you are making, right? And I feel there's almost like this life or death energy around it. Like, okay, this is life or death for me. Like and it's very serious. This is coming through the Judgment card. And maybe you have come along your journey here, judging and criticizing yourself, beating yourself up about things, right? This is the Judgment card's energy. And I feel maybe you tend to think about these things quite a bit, go back and relive things. Even imagine a future in a position where you're constantly beating yourself up, or beating yourself up because you don't have the future that you're desiring. This is really interesting because some of you are already in a place where you are in hermit mode. Maybe you're in a place where you found yourself by yourself. And this could be sometimes a lonely place, especially those of us that are on our spiritual journeys right now, where we have let go and released things. We're in hermit mode, kind of navigating our worlds as a soul, a lone wolf, right? A lonely soul. This is what I'm getting here, a lonely soul, because at the top here in this place, it does get a little bit lonely. But what's happening is you're being given an opportunity to really get to know yourself better. And there's almost like this calming, this comfort around that once you get to know yourself and you're okay with not having to need somebody, not needing these material possessions and things. This is going on a completely different spiritual level here. Okay, and I feel this is what's happening, is a connection is taking place from this quiet energy that you're cultivating in your life. And sometimes what happens is It doesn't have to be a big thing that we're doing where we're fully moving away from everything from our life. This could be something that we gave energy to and perhaps it's draining us. Maybe it's something that we're just not aligned to. It's time to step away from that, right? It could be something specific in your life. It's not like you're stepping away from the entirety of your life. This could be something that you're stepping away from that is specific. Like you're stepping away from this job now. You're stepping away from this argument. You're stepping away from something that you can't control, right? So this is kind of what I'm getting here with the Hermit card for some of you. And I feel this is intertwined with this back and forth energy around making a decision. And I really feel for some of you that, especially if you're kind of caught being pulled in two directions here, is to, like, they're wanting you to let go of whatever those two things are and center yourself and look at what it is that you want. Because I'm getting someone pulling your hand, maybe telling you what to do. This is why you're kind of battling. There's a battle. This could be internal as well, where you're kind of unsure, this uncertainty. So we're going to come back to this card because I feel that you're going to make the right decision. You're going to make the right decision. Believe that you will make the right decision here, Taurus. We've got a lot of signs coming through. This is going to be a very profound moment for you when I feel that just the whole process of everything and then you coming to a decision in itself is going to represent the Judgment card for you. So there's definitely something profound happening here. It almost feels biblical in your own life, right? And I don't know if any of you use that word or you've seen that word on YouTube anywhere. I've been seeing a lot of words that are like, this is biblical, right? But this really does feel biblical in your own life. I feel some of you are seeing things happening that you can't explain, that you can't even talk about because they're hard to believe. Experiences that you're experiencing, this is some of you seeing things. This could be you seeing lights in the skies. This could be you actually being visited by angels. You have an experience, right? Connecting to some sort of energy or entity here. This can show up in many different ways here, but what's happening is there is this burst of energy that is coming in and it almost feels like a judgment moment. It feels like you're being judged here. You're being called out. And this could be just your higher self and you conversing. And perhaps you have never experienced a conversation or communication like this before in your life. So it feels almost like you're vulnerable. That, oh my gosh, you've been exposed or something like that, right? This is the energy, or you're seeing these kinds of things happening in your life. It doesn't have to necessarily be you. It could be something that you're seeing unfolding. And this is really creating this new way of seeing the world, new way of actually living your life. So because you're seeing this or experiencing this, you're actually about to change your life. Like you're about to make a decision now and move down this path. So there's a lot of different ways that this energy is unfolding in your life here, Taurus. And it does feel for some of you like it's a wild ride. Like, oh my God, there's so many things that are going on. And this is why you need clarity. This is why you need stillness. This is why we need to go into that energy element of water, dunk our heads in and just quiet and tune the noise out for a moment, right? This is the Hermit mode. And I feel these two energies are working together for you, for your benefit. So it's really important that we really commit ourselves to actually spending more time with ourselves, with yourself. Taurus, spend more time with yourself, get to know yourself, devote energy and prioritize yourself through whatever it is that you're going through right now. So I feel some of you need a break, and that break might be just so profound for you. It might be life-changing that you start to actually take breaks. This is how it happened for me in my life too, is I remember when I first took my vacation, when I went out of the country, I was like, oh my gosh, I've never done this before. And it felt so good to go experience in another world, another country, see how people live there, and just get a break from my own reality, my life. And then now I've been really traveling a lot. I enjoy traveling. So my husband and I are going to Hawaii in September again. And we're staying there a little bit longer this time. We're going to go to Maui and then to the Big Island. So I'm getting travel here in the cards for you as well, because this angel is up in the sky. So I'm getting energies here in the sky. So I'm definitely getting travel. Some of you might be going on vacation. Perhaps you're moving. Maybe you're wanting to move to a quieter city. Maybe you're just wanting to move out of the city because you're wanting to be in a more quiet countryside, maybe out in the woods somewhere. So I just feel that you're making a really big life change here. This is setting in. And I feel you are the one that's actually setting this off, and maybe you're having a hard time making a decision around this because this is going to change your life. It is going to be different than what you're doing, and it's going to take adjustment. It's going to take time to get used to this. And I feel this could be the fear around this, and perhaps this opportunity, I'm getting this opportunity coming up a few times for you, Taurus. So maybe this has popped up a few times in your life and you're finally now giving it serious thought. And there's a lot of options that you're kind of weighing. You're going back and forth here with this. Maybe there's stress around it. Perhaps someone doesn't agree with this, or there's other reasons why perhaps this might not work. But I feel deep down inside you're wanting to try this and see where it takes you. So why not take that leap of faith, take that risk, and see where it takes you, because you just never know. So Spirit is showing me someone flipping a coin. Tossing a coin, flipping it here and seeing, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Hey, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But I feel that you know the answer to what it is that you're wanting to do here. There's a split on your path at a crossroads, right? And X marks the spot is coming in. So I've been getting this anytime I've been getting any kind of crossroads cards. And I'm getting a railway station, a railroad crossing here for you. So some of you might be living near a train that goes by and you can hear the train choo-chooing, right? Even just the stunting, or what is that called? Shunting of trains around you. I'm also getting here. So some of you might live near trains. Maybe you find that you seem to always find a home that is near trains. This is coming in as a sign, as a message for you. That things are about to change here. You're about to move on to a different track and you're meant to stop. This is X marks the spot. So take a rest for a moment. Let's get some clear head here going. Let's tune out the noise and come from a place where we understand, okay, this is what this is what that is. What is it that we're actually wanting? What does this look like? And what does this look like? Right? And they're wanting you to gain clarity. You can even write these things down, everyone. Hayward. I don't know why the word Hayward is coming in. This could be a book. This could be, I don't know what this is. Hayward. This is how it's being, or it could be Howard. It could be a name, Howard, Hayward, Howard. I'm not seeing it clearly in my mind, but I'm definitely seeing it. Howard or Hayward is coming through. And that's all that they're showing me with this. So I don't know what this means. This could be a confirmation for you, Taurus. I'm also getting that some of you are kind of this way and that way with wording. You're just not able to make a decision. You're kind of wanting this and you're wanting that. And that again comes with a decision, but there's something else here. I'm getting somebody in the middle of a situation here. Maybe you're caught in the middle of some sort of an argument here and you're not sure whose side to take even. I'm getting this coming through this card as well. So I feel you're not meant to take a side. I feel that you're not even meant to be a part of this situation here. This is what's coming through. So sometimes we have to pull away from something and not get involved, right? Even though we're feeling like we need to do that in order to help the situation. Sometimes a situation actually doesn't need your help. And I feel Spirit is asking you to step away from whatever this is because you're in the middle, in the center of fire here. This is what they're showing me. You're in the center of fire. So pull yourself away from that and don't give that your energy at this time, Taurus, because there's other things that are happening and unfolding for you. And whatever this path is, there's a lot that you're going to learn down this path, a lot that you're going to, information that you're going to receive and grow with. This path is actually part of your evolution, a part of your growth. You're evolving and you're growing and becoming that version of yourself. And this is in alignment with your purpose and your path, your destiny here. And I do feel that faith is actually, not faith, sorry, fate is coming in. They're wanting you to have faith here that everything is going to work out in your best interest, right? For your highest good. But fate is actually coming in and a snap of a finger, things can actually change here. So I do feel that fate is playing a big part in everything that is unfolding in your life, because I'm seeing someone saying that I don't even have control over this. Everything is just happening the way it's happening, and I feel like I'm just here for the ride of it. So when you're feeling like this, just flow with that energy, Taurus. Okay? So that is what is happening. And I just feel there's something really amazing that is happening. They're wanting you to really spend some time in those quiet moments, especially when you're in the middle of quiet moments. Embrace them, read a book, learn something new, talk to yourself, manifest. Whenever I'm in a place of quiet, I actually revise my vision board, right? So I'm like, I'm actually going to work on my vision board. I'm going to start visualizing and thinking of things that I can actually work on in order to see growth in my life. So I start to go into this like creative mode. So some of you might be going into creative modes in this quiet space, and you just never know what you might come up with, right? So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card from the Priestess of Light Oracle. So we just had a card slip off the table. Anytime I have a card slip off the table, it's not meant for you. This is that's just what I believe in my practice. Had it stayed here, I would have used it. So let's pull a card here and see what else Spirit is wanting to share with you, Taurus. Some of you might be experiencing things falling away from your life, just like the card slipped out of your life. Things might be slipping away, and they're meant to slip away. So clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. So look at this energy that is coming in here. Some of you are clairvoyant, right? So we have the number 35 on this card. This could be a number that you're seeing in your life somewhere. And those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 35 days, 35 hours around the message of this card. So we've got someone here working. I feel they've got some leaves here. So putting something together here in this quiet space, working with her energy. Healing is also coming through. That's what I'm picking up on here. So let's pull the interpretation and read that to you, Taurus. We are getting here. Look at this book. I use this book so much that the papers have fallen away here. All right, so the message of this card is the Oracle of Delphi gazes into her scrying bowl, patiently waiting for the images to take shape. She knows that a message is coming, so she remains peaceful and unafraid. There are 2 steps to her process, however. Once she receives the information, which often comes in the form of a riddle, she must interpret its meaning. This is how I feel it comes in for me as well. This process applies to your intuitive experience as well. Whether you realize it or not, you have the ability to receive important messages from Spirit. You also have the wisdom to make accurate interpretations, Taurus. This card is telling you it's time to let go of old doubts and open yourself up to your own clairvoyant process. Like the oracle with her scrying bowl, you might find it helpful to use specific tools and techniques. Perhaps you will be called to read oracle cards or pursue mediumship. Whatever form your intuitive process may take, let yourself be a trusting receiver. Then take your time interpreting the message. It may seem complex at first, like you're putting together pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. This is how I sometimes feel as well. But if you relax and let go of the need to perform and the need to be right, soon the answers you seek will become clear. There is something you must know about your oracular powers. There is no wrong seeing. Everything exists in energetic potential. As the energy changes, the outcome you see will change as well. Be open to receiving and patient in your interpretations. Trust yourself, for you are the oracle of your eternal life, Taurus. Now, this comes with an affirmation, so feel free to write this down, Taurus, and use it in your life. More and more, I trust in my own intuitive process. I open to Spirit's guidance in understanding the messages I receive. So once again, more and more, I trust in my own intuitive process. I open to Spirit's guidance in understanding the messages I receive. So look at that. What a powerful message for you today. So some of you are clairvoyant. Maybe you scry, perhaps you're a medium. Perhaps you read tarot cards, oracle cards, whatever your gift is here, I feel you're meant to strengthen it, okay, and go into a space and energy that is a little bit more quiet where you can practice. Okay, so let's pull an angel number and see what else is coming through for you. We are getting here, Taurus, getting closure. Some of you are meant to get closure. Okay, and you're meant to actually spend some time and energy prioritizing getting closure. 6969 is the number on this card. Some of you might be seeing this number in this sequence somewhere in your life. So the message here is you're wrapping up this chapter, and it's time to wrap up this chapter. Release the old. There's a new phase, a new direction coming in for you. They're wanting you to look through a different perspective here as well. And they want you to actually look ahead. Start looking ahead rather than back, okay? So this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.